Hello everybody, and for today's video we are doing an unlock guide on Darth Malak himself. So for the event you do need to have both Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan unlocked, and all 5 characters need to be at 7500 GP. So I'm literally just going to go ahead, throw some random mods on Zalbar, and yeah, we'll do Malak's mods himself on Zalbar. That pushes him over, and mission. So you are going to want mission and Zalbar. So I've just thrown on some offense and health for mission, and some health in general for Zalbar. And you want Jedi Knight Revan. You want him to be fast as possible with as much health. You don't need relics for this, but unfortunately I can't show footage of me doing it without relics. And Bastila, again, her mods don't really matter. It's just playing around with the mechanics. And then Jolie, you want health mods, as many health primaries as you can. So let's get into the light side battle first. You should have really read what, but you get hit with this cutscene. Revan's approaching Malak, gonna kill him. You see what happens if you get Revan's health too low. With this one, you basically want to apply as many armor shreds with Zalbar. So we're gonna knock this one down, just with a... So yeah, we want to have it where we can attack this field, and then we're gonna take down Malak as quick as we can. So when Zalbar crits, he gets the armor shreds off, I believe his kit is. So yeah, all of these have different effects. And we don't want Malak to get 30 stacks of enraged. And by taking out these, we can give him, we can get rid of his stacks of enraged. So we're literally just gonna attack just Malak for a second. So then he's gonna absorb the crit avoidance. Unfortunately, we're gonna be forced to hit him here, but we basically now just take out these 3 fellas, and then it's just keeping Malak in check by taking out the droids, because when we take these guys out, he loses 3 stacks. So first we'll take out the tenacity. So as you saw there, he lost 3 stacks. So next we'll take out this one. And it's literally just going to be a game of taking out these quickly and then just blitzing down Malak. So I'm actually going to target that one, because then we can call these 3 to assist. So yep, he's back down to 13 stacks. We call to assist again, take down him, back to 10 stacks. And now it's literally just dealing as much damage to Malak as we can. So if need be, you can target the droids, and that's going to reduce his overall stacks, which we are actually gonna... I'm not gonna bother, mainly because I've got the relics. I can... Actually, no, I am gonna bother, because that's 16 and that's kind of scaring me. Yep, there we got 2 armor shreds. It doesn't matter who he lands the armor shred on, it just matters about landing them. So yeah, here we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna target the droids for a bit to take down his stacks. Unfortunately, he did kill Zalbar there. When you're doing it without relics, you want to have about 3 to 4 armor shreds on Malak. Luckily, we have the 3 most important characters still alive, because with Jolie, we can revive both of these 2 if they die. We literally just want to slam through him. We're gonna give Bastila some health there. We're gonna pass that back. We call to assist. We call to assist. So here he's hit and raged. So he's going to deal more damage to us now, but we're able to sustain our health with a mix of Revan and with Jolie. So we get the Saviour there. And this is why it's vital to get as many armor shreds as you can onto Malak before you lose Zalbar. However, as long as you keep hitting him and buffing yourselves, you should be fine. So yeah, we're gonna go back in with that. So yeah, every time you hit him, you're reducing his cooldowns as well. So ideally, you don't want him to do that. Hence, you want more armor shreds, because then you're able to get through more health of his quicker. So that was unfortunate there, that we lost Bastila. And yep, so this one's going to be a reset. However, I'm going to just cut to when I get to a point that I'm going to win. Okay, so we are back now. As you can see, I did manage to get 2 armor shreds on him in the end. And he's about to die as soon as I call Bastila to assist here. And that is simply how you get the mission done. So again, I took out the one on the that gives him crit immunity, and then it's just taken out these 3 as you can. And then it does all this dialogue, and you're hit with the victory. So initially, I did do that with better mods, admittedly, and there is an RNG element to it. That was my 3rd run since starting recording. But now this is Darth Revan side, and this is where things get more interesting, to say the least. As you can see, I only got 1 star on this one, and you basically want to take out all of the droids, all of the Jedi, and basically just ramp up on Revan until he's there. So I'm going to be using Karth and Canderous here, and just because I can't be bothered to mod them, I'm going to go in with these guys with minimal mods. In fact, everyone with no mods, that's not a good idea, so I'm just going to throw it. I'm literally just going to throw on Revan's mods onto Revan. So that gives him 289 speed, and I'm going to just pass mods over to Bastila just to prove that it isn't as hard as it may seem. So let's simply just get into it. So the strat here, you're going to get the same cutscene as before, is kill everything. Because the more things you kill, the higher Revan's gonna have his ferocity up. And we want more ferocity basically, because that means Revan kills quicker. And it doesn't matter who gets the kills here, it just matters that you get the kills. Again, you don't want Malak to take too many turns, as then he's going to start taking these guys out. So you don't want to use too many AoEs at the start, but yeah, as you can see there, he's down to 4 and we're up to 6. So we're literally just going to go around to each one of these individually, kill them, well, take them out, so we get more locked ferocity, because it keeps Malak in check and it makes us stronger. The more stacks we get, the better, because we're just going to be able to nuke out Malak. Depends on how many stacks we get. So I'm going to AoE here, just so we take out another one. He no longer has taunt up, so we're going to smack into this last Jedi. And then we're just going to keep killing droids, basically, until we have as many stacks of locked ferocity as we want on Revan. Ideally, we don't want Malak to hit us. And ideally, we want more droids to kill. So I'm going to be hitting about 30 on my count, as I believe that's what I did when I unlocked him a while back. However, you don't need too much in theory. So yeah, back down to 10, and we've just basically dealt as much damage as we did last round with just one hit then, compared to however many hits I had before. So we ideally don't want him to hit Revan here. However, he's taken a liking to hitting Revan, and if Revan dies, that's just unfortunately the run over. So we're just going to go in again, and again, you don't want him to hit 30 stacks. I'm kind of tempted to give him this Jedi, just so then we have less fear on us. However, that's completely up to you if you want to do that. I'll do it just to show you guys if it makes it easier, but I don't honestly think it will. So with this next hit, he's going to absorb that. So now he can't be crit. However, it does mean that we've now got no stacks from it, because we didn't kill him. So we really do just want to keep farming the droids, the Jedi, everyone. So yeah, we got a kill there. We wait for his taunt to drop. We get on the next kill. So we want to keep his ferocity as low as we can. We want him to avoid hitting us. Well, hitting our Revan. And again, yep, there's the match gone. So that is the major part of RNG I've found with this here, is you don't want Revan to be hit. Of course, if you mod Canderous and HK for offense, health, you're going to have an easier time. So I'm actually going to try taking out one of the droids here first, just to see if that makes it a bit easier having one less person hitting us, at least temporarily. So yep, as you see, that gave us 3 stacks. We're just going to keep it at 1 droid at a time, I think. So yep, we took out another droid, so we're on 6 stacks now. Yeah, we just want to slam into the Jedi, taking them out as quick as we can. So yep, there's more stacks to us. And something I didn't note in the last section, but is definitely something to consider, is Malak doesn't get access to his special 2 unless all the Jedi, well, captive Jedi, are dead. So we're gonna take this one out. Hopefully before we hit yellow health here. Yeah. And then I'm gonna work on the droids for a bit, just to make sure that we've got plenty of wiggle room to kill Malak with. And because, again, it's just going to give us more stacks. So when there's only one droid, I'm going to go back to working on the Jedi. When the droid comes back, we're going to go in on the droids. Avoid hitting Malak, because else he's going to do that. We're going to take the nuke from HK there. And I'm just going for the kill on this Jedi quickly. So yeah, as you saw, we killed the last Jedi and he instantly got his move that isn't fun. Because it's just, don't actually know what the move, yeah, equal to 100% of max health. So you want protection, else you're gonna basically get nuked out by that move. See, yep, there goes HK. And now we're on 33 stacks here. He's on 22, but we're gonna work on taking out more of these droids. See, back down to 21, back down to 19, but then we get nuked. So, just like last time, I'm gonna keep going at it until I get to a point where I... Okay, so we are back. I used the droids as a bit of a punching bag, and now we're just on the final stretch. Whenever they're coming back, I'm taking out the droids, just to avoid Malak getting up more stacks. And of course, the more stacks of ferocity we have on us, the more damage we're going to deal to Malak. So this is where we don't want Malak to target Revan. That's fine. and eventually you'll just get enough stacks that you just one-tap him as shown there. So no mods changes were made there. I'm gonna throw it up on screen now, well, once I finish that, and that is just simply how you unlock Malak. It's really easy to do once you know the strategy, but yeah, as you can see, so Malak was my Revan, and Bastila was the other one, so yeah, Karth only had the singular mod, that's now just going through the rest of my units. HK, no mods. Canderous, no mods. Bastila had my Hermit Yoda mods. No, that is how you guys can also unlock Malak for free or with the Lightspeed bundles. So if you did enjoy that video, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, all that. Don't forget to join the Discord, it is down in the description. And until next time, I will see you guys later.